Cats and the internet. They go hand in hand like movies and popcorn, peaches and cream, or Leo DiCaprio and a girl under the age of 25. On a long enough timeline, the probability that you'll come across a cat on the internet is 100%. And more often than not, that timeline doesn't actually have to be that long at all. So it was only a matter of time before the crypto space would see its own cat-themed meme token capture the imagination of crypto enthusiasts. In fact, truth be told, it's a surprise that it's taken this long for a token to use a cat to promote its brand image. But does this new cat-themed Big Eyes project have the potential to rival the likes of other successful meme tokens like Dogecoin or its spin-off token Shiba Inu? Or is there something that suggests that this project will end in disaster? Before social media dominated the online landscape, one of the most popular websites on the internet was a site called Cats That Look Like Hitler. And in case you're wondering, its content is exactly what you're imagining. Scroll through Instagram, Twitter or Facebook for long enough and you're bound to see a bunch of cats doing all manner of things, from smacking a dog in the head for seemingly no reason to appearing to meow certain phrases in English. Big Eyes appears to be the crypto world's attempt to capitalise on the internet's fascination with humanity's domesticated furry feline companions. The native token is called simply BIG, and it's a coin based on the Ethereum blockchain whose purpose is to supposedly expand the decentralized finance, or DeFi, ecosystem. The BIG token sale began officially on August 19, with 70% of the token supply being allocated for public pre-sale. However, those who purchased the pre-sale tokens did not receive them immediately, with the Big Eyes team deciding not to distribute them until the completion of the pre-sale. According to the Big Eyes official website, Stage 2 of the pre-sale has raised over $2 million so far. Stage 3 will see the release of Big Eyes NFTs as well as a community-driven promotional campaign. Each stage outlines donations to charities, which appears to pertain to saving the ocean and therefore preserving the global fish supply. After all, as the white paper states, a cat's gotta eat. And while that may have some cute metaphorical meaning, what's worth noting, apart from the fact that the donation claim is very vague, is that the word cats is missing an apostrophe before the S, signifying a conjunction which would be expanded to say, a cat has gotta eat. By the way, that's not the only spelling or grammatical error in the 15-page white paper. For instance, take the very first line of the introduction. Big Eyes is a full-on community token. There's inexplicably an apostrophe after Big Eyes. Then on the very next page is the sentence, Big Eyes was sick of being cute, seen as meek and weak just because he was a cat, with weak spelt with a double E instead of W-E-A-K. Now before you roll your eyes and accuse me of being a grammar Nazi, there's a very good reason that I bring this up. With so many tokens on the market, the crypto space is plagued with pump and dump schemes, also known as rug pulls and just general scam tokens. While several of these scams see the coin's creators steal millions of dollars from unsuspecting investors, there are always red flags which are easily identifiable. One of those red flags is the legitimacy of a white paper. If there are spelling and grammatical errors, this should be cause for concern. And Big Eyes' white paper is absolutely filled with them. Then there's this. The Big Eyes team are anonymous, instead deciding to use pseudonyms, including Topcat, TechCat, HypeCat, OpCat, and LawCat. Despite the team members' anonymity, they claim to have verified their identities using a third-party service. When considering investing in a token, the first thing you should do is research the members of the project, from the chief executive to the development team. If they haven't been involved in a past project with any degree of success, this should be a sign to deeply reconsider whether you really want to risk your money on an inexperienced team. However, if you can't even research the project's team members because they've chosen to remain anonymous, you should naturally assume that if you do choose to put money into that particular project, the likelihood of never seeing it again is pretty much equal to the probability of seeing a cat on the internet on a long enough timeline, which is 100%. So while the idea of a cat-themed meme token undoubtedly does have potential, you'd be wise to give Big Eyes a whole big berth. What are your thoughts? Does Big Eyes seem legit to you? Leave your comments below, and until next time, stay apprised and invest wise with Kalkine Media, and of course don't forget to press the bell icon and subscribe to the channel. I'm James, reporting for Kalkine.